Hi Capricorn, this is your July 8th through the 14th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already involved with somebody. Spread number 3 is love from the past. In the fourth spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll wrap things up with the fifth spread, which is going to be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week, Capricorn. We have the Knight of Cups, clarified by Death. We have the Hierophant. We have the King of Cups, clarified by the Nine of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Empress with the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, and we have the Devil on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We actually have Taurus as well. Maybe a Libra. But yeah, you got the Knight of Cups, you got the King of Cups, so it must be a water sign. Or somebody with a lot of water in their chart, so Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Death, all the way to your left, clarifying that Knight of Cups. Could be a Scorpio you're dealing with in particular, right? But Death is also a card of like transformation, a major change, major change. And the Knight of Cups, that's what this change is all about. Love is finally entering your life, Capricorn. If you haven't had love, I think it's here. All right, if you haven't had love in a while, it's here, right? The Knight of Cups is the most loving, the most caring knight out of all 4 knights. Perhaps this person is the most caring person you've ever met in your life, the most loving person you've ever met in your life, and that's why your life isn't changing with the Death card in a major way. All right. What's interesting about there's a few things that are interesting about this reading, but the first thing that's interesting was the Death card that showed up right away in the beginning. But the Hierophant card, the card right next to the Knight of Cups, is another very interesting card, right? The Hierophant could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant, perhaps this is this person's intention, right, to get serious with you, because the Hierophant could be interpreted as a card of marriage and commitment, but it could be how you're meeting this person, or through what organization, or through what are the circumstances for this introduction, right? The Hierophant, you could be meeting this person through a family member. Okay, the Hierophant could also be a card of education. It could be a card of religion. Maybe you're meeting this person through church or a temple or a synagogue or what have you, right? It's also a very spiritual card. So maybe you're meeting this person through some kind of a spiritual class you're taking or spiritual experience you're about to take or something like that. Or, like I said earlier, it could simply be this person's intention to get serious with you as quickly as possible. Then we have that King of Cups. I assume the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups is the same person's energy, right? The King, if this person is a Cancer, it could be their birthday that is coming up, right? We're still in the Cancer birthday season, so don't discount that. The Nine of Cups, clarifying the King of Cups, could be some kind of an event. In some tarot decks, in the Nine of Cups, people are sitting around the table, enjoying a meal and celebrating something. In some other tarot decks, in the Nine of Cups, people are standing around and celebrating. Or it's simply a card of a wish come true. Okay, the Knight of Cups is a card of a wish come true and satisfaction. In the potential outcome, we have the Empress with the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. And we also have the Devil on the bottom of the deck. The Devil is actually your major arcana card, Capricorn. All right? That's you, unless you're dealing with a fellow Capricorn. But I assume that's you. All right? And I also believe the Empress, the first card in the potential outcome, that's also you in the future. Right? I'm not saying you're not the Empress right now, but the Empress is a card of somebody who is married, right? Because it's a wife figure, spouse figure, significant other figure. It's also a card of a mother figure. Okay, and besides that, the Empress is one of the most positive cards in the deck. It's abundance in its purest form. The Ace of Pentacles in the middle often comes through as a proposal, marriage proposal. That's what it probably is. Right, and the Six of Pentacles right next to the deck is a very generous card. It's a card of generosity, right? So this person is going to be putting you on a pedestal. They're going to love you, cherish you until the day they're no longer with us, right? And besides that, the Six of Pentacles is also a card of an equal give and take. It's a card of balance. All right, so you do have the elements of pretty much everything, right? You've got a very loving, caring person with the Knight of Cups coming in, but potentially, yeah, it's going to get serious. It's going to get very grounded. There's definitely a long term with this person, and you could even be set for life because, like I said, the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, especially the Six of Pentacles, it is a card of being very generous. Okay? So yeah, Capricorn, this looks awesome. Really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Capricorn, the spread is for you. We have the Page of Cups clarified by the Six of Wands. We have the Ten of Pentacles, Justice, and the Sun on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Leo or any zodiac sign. You know what it looks like? It either looks like an apology or really good news. Like really good news. It could be both, right? Because an apology could be good news for some of you. We have children. We have two kids in the cards here, right? The Page of Cups, the first card that came out, could be a child, and we also have a child in the Sun card on the bottom of the deck, riding that horse. So perhaps it has something to do with children, or maybe future children, or future child, or good news for children. They could be accepted into, I don't know, kindergarten or school or something like that. But if children are out of the question, then the Page of Cups could be an invitation, or it's somebody reaching out to you and giving you some good news. The Six of Wands, clarifying it, is a card of victory, success. It's a card of being awarded, rewarded. It's a card of recognition. It's a card of feeling good about what's going on, right? So somebody is coming in with really good news. The Ten of Pentacles, you know, if you're buying a home or if you're trying to rent a home, then maybe you are the one who's buying it. Perhaps you're bidding on a house, or maybe you needed a home loan like most people do. Perhaps you applied for a home loan and you waited for the bank, for the financial institution to get back to you and let you know what's up. And so they're getting back to you and letting you know that yes, you got the loan, right? Because Justice right next to the deck could be a financial institution, a bank, or a union, a credit union of some sort. Right? Maybe you're applying for a vehicle loan or something like that. But Justice could be also an apology, just like the Page of Cups. Justice could be you're getting what you deserve. Right? You're getting what you deserve. The Ten of Pentacles in the middle is a card of family, commitment, marriage. Right? It's also a card of financial abundance, and it's a card of a home, real estate. All right, so the good news could be in regards to a home or money or what have you, or family in general. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Capricorn, this week. Keep in mind it doesn't have to be the most recent next. We have the Devil, clarified by the Fool. We have the King of Swords, clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And we also have the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have Aries and maybe a Sagittarius. We started with you. The Devil, the first card I came out, that's you, Capricorn. Your major arcana card keeps showing up. It's the second time, right? We saw you in your first spread. We now see you here in the Love from the Past spread. It's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading. You're clarified by the Fool. By the way, for some of you, maybe this is you, Capricorn, who is reaching out to somebody. If you're thinking about reaching out to this King of Swords, don't be shy. But if you're not reaching out to anybody, then they're reaching out to you. Right? So yeah, the King of Swords, the next card over, that's the person you're dealing with. So it's probably an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or somebody with a lot of air in their charts. And the Fool, clarifying you, I forgot to mention, yeah, it's a card of, being spontaneous. It's a card of taking a leap of faith. It's a card of letting go of the past. It's a card of liberation. The Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck could be a card of an apology, or it's simply somebody is reaching out, right? The only card that kind of actually suggests that this is somebody from your past is the Wheel of Fortune right next to the deck. Because the Wheel of Fortune could be interpreted as a restart or a repeat of a cycle. Right? It's a cycle card, but it could be a new cycle, but it could also be a repeat of something. Maybe on new terms. Okay? But yeah, the King of Swords themselves was clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of work, business, and finances. Maybe that's how you're coming across this person through work or through somehow this person is associated with the way you make your money, or the Eight of Pentacles could be a card of working on something. Perhaps this person worked on themselves and they're going to reach out to you and tell you, you know what, I no longer do what I used to do, right? I worked it out. Or this is you guys working it out. So what I'm trying to say is that this looks very promising. I don't see any rejections. I don't see anybody holding a grudge or anything like that. Quite the opposite. With the Fool card, all grudges are going to be thrown out with the Fool card. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Capricorn. This week we have the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So here's the deal, Capricorn. We have this Queen of Wands. I don't think that's you. I think it's somebody else. So either you are waiting for this Queen of Wands to make up their mind, or the other way around. This Queen of Wands is waiting for you to make a decision, to make up your mind. Right, because the Seven of Pentacles right next to the Queen of Wands is a card of waiting. It is a it is a card of waiting. The Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision. And the Three of Wands could also be a card of waiting every once in a while, right? But it only qualifies as a waiting card after somebody already made up their mind. So somebody makes up their mind, they're going to let you know, now there's going to be a bit of a waiting period, right? By the way, the answer is yes, whatever the scenario is, right? The Ace of Swords, the last card that came out, is the yes word of the tarot. Okay, so if you're waiting for them, they're going to give you a yes, or the other way around. You're going to give them the yes, right? The Page of Pentacles clarifying the Ace of Swords could be like paperwork, right? Paperwork to fill out, to sign, paperwork to file, forms to fill out, and things like that, right? The Page of Pentacles, by the way, could also be maybe a sign-up bonus, right? Or something like that, right? But for most of you, it's a yes, whatever the situation is. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Capricorn. We have the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Yes, that King of Cups really does look familiar. I think it's the same person we saw in the first spread. It's a different deck. I use different decks for different spreads. Yeah, they are coming your way, right, with that Ace of Cups. But there's something that we should probably pay attention to. That Ten of Wands. Perhaps that's the element of what you're not expecting. The Ten of Wands, the first card that came out. It's a card of a burden. It's a card of a lot of responsibilities. It's a card of somebody struggling, somebody who is busy, right? So perhaps there is this little bit of information that you needed to hear about this. It could be simply that this person struggled to make you this offer, right? Maybe they're shy or something like that, right? Or perhaps this person recently overcame something, right? I don't know what it is. Maybe they can tell you. They overcame something, or maybe they struggled throughout their life with something, but it's no longer a problem, or something among those lines. So there is that Ten of Wands here, but it's not going to be a deal breaker. I don't see it as such. But perhaps you just needed to know that missing piece of information, right? So the Ace of Cups, yeah, it is true, genuine, authentic love. The King of Cups is the person you're dealing with. The Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I think we also had the Nine of Cups, right? I think we had the Nine of Cups in the first spread. It's a wish come true. It's a card of maybe some kind of an event, right? Maybe it's this person's birthday coming up, and they wanna see you there. All right, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Capricorn, for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Capricorn, have an amazing week.